Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. He'll pull it down. Running with power. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Back open in the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll run the counter. Nice move there. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Raymond. Floating away. They'll go with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw, and now it's 1st and goal.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, didn't do anything.
Into the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Raymond. Makes the grab down the middle. At the 45 on his way. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Lost a throw on first down off the play fake. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to...
Got some room headed to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 4 over FIU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's a draw. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The offense set for a first down play. They go to the ground. Smashes through. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Now the play fake. Fires left. Got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll fire to his right. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Offense set on first down. They'll go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set.
He's looking to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. To the ground to try to move the chains. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Back to throw, it's Raymond. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. At the 35, he's loose. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll take a shot. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got him downfield. All kinds of running room. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And the defense drags him down. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Raymond. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for a running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after, and it's in there for a touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires and picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Got it.
From the 30-yard line on first down.
42.
He wants to throw. Going for it all. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Murfreesboro than you do? A captivating game so far. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. First down here for the offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They're bringing heat. Floats it out in space. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up.
29 Philly.
He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Jumped on top of the pile.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to throw for it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Raymond. Got his man on the right. Oh, what a move! Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Weeks. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but they weren't going to let it happen there.
Makes the catch. And it's in for a touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 4 over South Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets open down the middle. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Tomlinson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here comes the two-point try.
42.
He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking for room, it's Oliver. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He'll come out throwing on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. On the return, it's Tomlinson. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They want that clock to run. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. At the 35, he's open. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.